No cześć, witam was w kolejnej grze na kanale, jaką jest Slay the Princess. Z tego co wiem o tej grze, to będziemy tylko zabijać księżniczkę. To tyle co wiem. To jest nasze główne zadanie. Ona będzie nas próbowała jakoś powstrzymać czy coś. Jakby niewiele wiem o tym. Grafika jak widać bardziej chyba czarno-biała. Jeszcze jedna sprawa, nie wiem na jaką playlistę to trafi. Czy zagrajmy wy? Czy po prostu dostanie własną, ale na razie wystartujmy grę, zobaczymy jak gdzie. Bohater i królewna, a są chaptery, czyli prawdopodobnie dostanie swoją własną playlistę.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Tak fajnie się to rusza, nie? Jak myszką ruszamy. Jakaś przygodówka, co? Jeśli nie uśmiercę królewny, to nastąpi koniec świata. Dowiedz się więcej. Koniec świata, o czym ty mówisz? Nie pomyślałeś, że może być jedynym powodem, dla którego zamierza zniszczyć świat, to jest właśnie to, że ją zamknięto. Kurde, ile opcji w ogóle jest? Ciekawe. Ale dobra.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
No w sumie ma to kuźwa sens, nie? Że została zamknięta, że jest niebezpieczna, a nie na odwrót.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Jestem ciekaw, nie?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
Arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
No dobra.
Unless, of course, you do...
Okej. Ale jestem ciekaw jak to będzie, jak ten... jak będę się wypytywał go. Nie. Tutaj to wydaje się trochę nikczemne. O.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something.
Dobra.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants... I mean...
Skąd wiesz?
People do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Okej. Dobra. Odwróć się i odejdź. Ciekawi mnie, czy ja już tak zakończę grę, ale to rozdział pierwszy, no. No ale dobra.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know?
Jakby kurwa gadamy z narratorem, to już jest... Okej.
There'll be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly... Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Co za chuj z tego narratora? Dobra, potwierdzone. Nie da się spierdolić, nie? Na samym początku. No dobra. Chuja, dobra, zobaczmy.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, I'm not normally one for superstition, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Okej. Czyli zostałem zrobiony w chuja po prostu przez narratora. Mam opowiedzieć historię i ją opowiem. O chuj ci chodzi, zapierdalaj do chaty. Nie, no już nie będziemy chyba ten... Kurwa ciekawi mnie, czy da się w ogóle tak na upartego, nie? Odwracać po prostu i wyjść. Dobra.
Always a choice. But let me tell you right now,
Jak kurwa zawsze jest wybór, typie.
pretty much everyone.
Jak odwracałem się, już wychodziłem o 180 stopni się odwracałem, wychodziłem i dupa, nie?
We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Głos bohatera, o kur... I to, już nie mogę się odwrócić, tak? Dobra, no to chodźmy do chaty. Ale czuję się oszukany. Nie?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Chuj, weźmy to.
Blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Dobra, no to chodźmy jakby zaciukać ją, nie? Wejdźmy do piwnicy. Słuchajmy się narratora.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of her voice carries up the...
Who's there?
O kur...
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she... Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
No zobaczmy.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Okej.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okej.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And
Dobra.
there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Dobra, już za to kurwa gadanie masz ode mnie kosę.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us...
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you...
O! Nie, już mnie wkurwiła samym tym swoim gadaniem, uniesionym głosem. Kim ona kurwa jest? Jest więźniem!
She really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Ej, dobra, no jakby już całą tą swoją gadką zasłużyła, nie?
Step forward. The blade tightening as you slowly resolve.
Oh,
No.
no talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Okej.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civil?
Dobra. Jakby...
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Oho.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow. We shouldn't have hesitated.
Aha, czyli o to chodziło, dobra.
She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Okej.
Crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies
Okay.
more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Aha. Dobra. Rozdział drugi. Wieża. Wytyfy. Czyli...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Dobra, czy to...
Here to slay her. If you don't,
Dobra. Idę.
warning, before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
O, głos pokonanego.
Can we
Okay.
tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
Okej.
Ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone. Yourself. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's
No dobra. Idziemy dalej do chaty.
what you want.
Zdecydowanie, bo już raz nas zabiła. Tak? Ale... Ja pierdolę. Ciekawe.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
No to dobra.
Blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
O właśnie.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
No co ty pierdolisz, przecież widzę po lewej stronie lustro.
Definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Jak kurwa nie ma? Ten narrator.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make... For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
Okej.
He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
Dobra.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Ej, kurwa, tutaj mnie rozpraszają. Chuj, zobaczmy, co jest przy tym lustrze.
Wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you... We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Okej. Coś czuję, że to już mnie ugotowało, nie?
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save...
Tak, to już słyszeliśmy. Oj, znowu umieram, co?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. This is actually... It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come to...
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need... Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they...
O, nie mamy innej opcji.
Staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like... The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Okej.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Okej.
Drop it.
Nie, idziemy ją zabić, nie?
The blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Ej, kliknąłem, żeby zacisnąć, nie?
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just gonna let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what... Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Okej.
Kneel.
Nie?
Are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Wytyfy.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already... What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak!
The last time we met, Nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Okej.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what No objections here.
Ten, narrator.
I know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
Kurwa, wszyscy się zgadzają. No ja pierdolę, czy wy nie widzicie, że ona chce, żebyśmy sobie to wbili, kurwa, w łeb?
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desire.
Aha! Nie mogę nic więcej wybrać.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
Ja pierdolę.
See? Okay, yeah. We can do that. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Ja wiedziałem, że tak będzie.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward.
Zakończ to. No,
We'll end this all right.
kurwa. No jest.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Dobra.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Nie! Nie! Pokonany! Nie!
A step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Ty, co to jest?
Do it again. Keep doing it until I give you.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants.
Nie! Pokonany!
Heroic one, what are you doing? Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
Staram się. No.
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
No, to by było chyba najlepsze. Bo teraz nawet nie wiem, co miałbym jej zrobić. Kurde. Śmierć królewna. No dobra.
You can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple
Nie, mam jej kurde w nogę wbić, w kostkę, czy co?
your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us.
Stop.
O! O! I tak się wykrwawimy pewnie.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor. A coppery taste. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
Okej.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it.
No, jakby...
He's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her.
Ale i tak jesteśmy już, kurde, praktycznie martwi, nie? Wykonajmy misję.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
Kurwa. Wiedziałem, że co my możemy jej zrobić. Jak ona jest taka wielka. Pogilgotać po kostkach.
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
Okej.
But you don't give her any time to...
O!
Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Dobra, tego się nie spodziewałem. Przyznaję.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here. It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness. Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me.
You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Okej.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this. The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall. But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty. Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something, I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
No to kurwa nieźle. Ale dostałem osiągnięcie. Uśmierć siłę wyższą, tam istotę wyższą. Chapter 3! Furia, o kurwa.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
Okej. Dobra, dzięki wielkie za oglądanie. Będą kolejne odcinki. Jest ciekawie. A teraz trzymajcie się i na razie. Cześć.